Okay, everybody, quick disclaimer. I know that I'm super late to this drama. I think I'm like probably 2 weeks late. But a lot of the stuff that I say in this video is me clearing up false rumors about KID, telling the truth about KID, and providing my own opinion on things, as well as how I think this is going to affect your roll tag. So, yeah. Also, keep in mind, I'm just coming back to YouTube, so I'm super rusty. And this whole video has been recorded over like 3 different days. And yeah, without further ado, let's get into the introduction. Hello, everybody! My name is Ratmads, and welcome back to my channel, or just welcome if you're new. And for those of you who aren't new, yes, I'm finally back. If you want to see my last video, which goes over where I've been, why I haven't been uploading, and where this channel is going in the future, then click up here. Or it might not be there. If it's not there, then just go to my channel and click the video before this one. But yeah. About this video, though, in this video, I'm going to be going over KID and what it's actually going to be doing and the impacts it's going to have on your roll tag. So, yeah. But real quick, before we get into that, please subscribe because I'm trying to hit my milestone of 5,200. Since I've been away from YouTube, I haven't really hit any new milestones, but I would like to hit one now that I'm back. So, please help me out with that and subscribe. I really appreciate you guys. But anyway, without further ado, let's get into it. So, how did this entire drama start? Well, basically, Lemming decided to announce over his Discord server that they're going to be bringing back KID. Now, I don't know what they mean by bringing back KID. I don't remember it ever being in the game, and I've been playing since like 2021, so whatever. But anyway, and they announced that they're going to be just giving it to some players and not giving it to some before they eventually force it onto everybody. So, right now, you might have it, but I might not have it. You might know somebody who has it, but you might not have it. It's kind of weird. And the whole reason they're adding KID into Gorilla Tag is so that they don't have to deal with any lawsuits over child safety. And that's like the entire reason. There's nothing else to it. They wouldn't be adding KID if they didn't have to comply with child safety laws. Yeah. So you might be mad at Gorilla Tag, but that's kind of what they need to do if they want to not face any legal trouble. But the whole reason people are mad is because KID looks super shady. Now, there's been rumors going around that you have to sign in with their IP address. That's just not true. I mean, it'll probably utilize your IP address, but you're not going to have to enter it in. That's just completely false. Instead, to actually sign in, you just use your email. But to verify your age, to make sure that people aren't lying about their age, you actually have to use either your credit card, which people also think is very sketchy, Face ID, or your social security number, which, hilariously enough, the Face ID on KID, that's kind of weird, is actually very, very bad. I actually saw a post about how people are using Donald Trump and Markiplier to basically just bypass the Face ID and have full access over their account, which I think is just hilarious. And honestly, that could all just be fixed with like a reverse image search, but whatever. But that's just one reason people are mad. The main reason people are mad is because whoever has control over your KID account has a lot of control over your Gorilla Tag account. So let's say you have like really strict parents. Basically, say goodbye to having any fun in the game. Because once you've signed in, your parents or whoever has control over your account can turn off voice chat, can turn off custom names, can control your access to virtual stump, and private rooms, which I think the private rooms is pretty dumb. I think it should be public rooms instead, because private rooms have codes that only you know. So only you can give that code away, unless someone guesses it, which is pretty unlikely. But public rooms are rooms with random strangers, and they could say anything. You don't know them. So I think that's pretty dumb on their end. I think it should be public rooms instead. And of course, the fan base is mad at that because a lot of the fan base is under 18. And because of that, they don't own a credit card, probably don't know their social security number, and are too young to bypass the Face ID. So unless you use Donald J. Trump or Markiplier, then you can't sign in. You have to get your parents to do it for you. Alright, so time for my opinion on this, because I also have some things that I want to say. Like, number one, I don't think it's bad that they're adding KID, but I also don't think it's good, because child safety always a good thing. I think it's good that they're restricting voice chat because you don't want your kid hearing bad things. And Gorilla Tag, as we all know, has a very toxic community. And as a VR stump, that's also kind of a good idea because that's user generated content. The fan base is making that, and as I've established before, toxic community. But then again, it's also not good because you know that your fan base is mostly just kids, and restricting their access is just going to kill your game. So, and secondly, why are they even adding KID? Doesn't Meta already have kid accounts that restrict voice chat? Why not just restrict the VR Stump custom names and the private rooms for some reason? Like adding some weird company that nobody's ever heard of is kind of just weird to me because they already have child safety features on Meta. Another thing that I think they should have added instead of KID to keep kids safe and to ban toxic players is voice chat logs. And if you don't know what those are, basically, a lot of games have this little system where if you say something really bad, they basically record what you say and can ban you pretty easily because of that. And no one even has to report you, which is why it's such a great system. So, yeah. That could have been added. That could have been done, Girl Tag, just saying. But then again, adding KID makes sense because at the end of the day, it's the parent's job to keep the kid safe. It's the parent's job to make sure that the kid isn't looking at anything inappropriate and is hanging out with good people. And not only that, but the moderators can only really do so much. And at the end of the day, they're people too. They make mistakes. Finally, let's get to how I think this will affect Gorilla Tag. And honestly, it's not just going to affect the game, it's going to affect content creation too. We've already established that most of the fan base is kids. And when I say most of the fan base, I mean a good 80%. And not only that, but a lot of the fan base are also YouTubers. They may not want to admit it because they haven't really received any growth, but a lot of people who play Gorilla Tag are also YouTubers, or at least they want to be YouTubers. And wherever you go, any public lobby you go into, there's probably at least one YouTuber. Like I said, they may not want to admit it, but there definitely is at least one YouTuber. So while all these YouTubers over the age of 18, like J-Man Curly, are still going to be able to make videos, little kids under the age of 18 with the YouTube channel are not going to be able to because they don't have voice chat, so they can't make videos with other people. Then we'll have a private place to record videos, and they can't go to Virtual Stump or even change their name to what they want their YouTube name to be. And Gorilla Tag is taking away every aspect of the game that makes the game fun. I mean, besides the little movement, which is pretty neat, let's be honest, people go on this game to socialize. They don't just sit around watching Doug fly by, okay? They go on this game to have fun with other people, have fun with their friends. And without voice chat, without private rooms, without friggin' virtual stump, without custom names, the game's just gonna seem super boring. So obviously, people are gonna lose interest. But yeah, with that being said, thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. Please subscribe so I can hit my little goal. And yeah, let me know what you guys think about KID in the comments section. And without further ado, love you guys. Goodbye.